Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Reaping a Blessing Garden Resort Ministry. I'm Missionary Aguillard, the host and CEO. Our mission is to operate in the gifts, the calling, and potential that God has given, and to serve and to share and inspire. This is my moment and season to inspire you with some amazing Christmas decor ideals. So, I hope that you are inspired. This Christmas season, I decided to let my YouTube fans and family and friends follow me along as I go through the process of decorating each room in the garden resort. So, this video is going to feature how I make my wreath for the doorway inside the foyer. Before we continue with the decor ideal, I would like to share an inspirational scripture with you. Psalms 34:8. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him, and surely we are blessed when we trust in the Lord. Okay, let's get started with the Christmas decor idea. Here I have a wreath already on the ring. This has a garland already on this wire ring. And by the way, I did not put this garland on this wire ring. You can buy these at Hobby Lobby, a lot of the domestic stores where they sell Christmas decor. You can buy these with the garland already on the ring. So that makes my job easy with this Christmas decor project that I'm sharing with you. So, because I didn't have to put the garland on the wreath, but this can be easily done. But if you buy it with the garland already on this wreath, it just speeds up the process for your decor activity. So at this time, I have this wreath here that has the garland already on it. And what I'm going to be adding to this is some ribbon. I have some blue ribbon here. I'm going to make a bow to add to my wreath. And I'm going to put some bulbs on my wreath to go with my color scheme that I have going already in the foyer area. So these are the bulbs that I decided to put on here. I'm just going to stick these back in here until I'm ready for them. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my bow for my wreath. So I have some blue ribbon here that I'm going to be using to make my bow. I'm just going to wind this off. This is some leftover from the Christmas tree. I use this ribbon to make my bow for the Christmas tree, and also I use this ribbon to make my bows for my garland that I have over the doorway in the foyer area. So I want a nice big fluffy bow, and I have just enough to do just that. So I'm going to loop this. As you can see, I took this, folded it. Now, depending on how big you want your bow will depend on how long your loops are. So I'm going to start about right there, and then you want to leave enough here too, so you have enough to hang, depending on how much you want hanging from your bow. So I'm going to start about right here. Let's see, and that'll give me about that much hanging off my bow. I think that would be enough. And then I'm going to loop it. And I may have enough to I have enough to do 4 in this loop. So I have 4 loops here, and I have 4 loops here, and then I have this piece that's going to hang down, and I have this piece here. Now I'm just going to tuck this together in the middle, and I'm going to take my wire wrapper, and I'm going to fasten this together with my wire wrapper. And if you don't have these wire wrappers here, you can also use bread wrappers. And then I'm just going to shape these, pull them apart and shape them. And I have enough of this so that I can wrap this around there, so I will have a unique decorative look in the middle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, I think I can wrap it one more time, and then I'm going to tuck this under the back of here. Just take it and tuck and loop it under the back of here in order to get it to stay like I want it. There we go. So to pull it so that I can tighten it. And now I have my bow for my wreath. So I'm just going to work with these to get them shaped like I want it. Fluff these like I want them. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on the wreath now, and I can finish fluffing it later while it's on the wreath. So now I'm going to take this, my bow, and I'm going to put it on my wreath. Now you can either put your bow, it could be at the bottom of the wreath. You could either have it like this, or you could have your bow where it's at the top of the wreath. I think I'm going to go with the bow at the bottom. So I'm going to, and next what I'm going to, in order to fasten my wreath to my bow, in order to fasten my bow to my wreath, I'm going to use another wire wrapper. I'm going to stick it right under here. And I'm just going to twist that. And then I'm going to go ahead and fasten this to my wreath. So this side here is going to be the bottom. So I'm just going to fasten this, stick this down through here and into one of these wires that are on here. On the back of here. As you can see, I'm sticking that into that wire, and then right here there's a wire right here where I can wrap my bread wrapper around this wire, or if that wasn't there, you can just loop it back over. Take it and bring it back over, and then loop it again. Okay, so I got that looped in the back of this wire here, and now I have my bow at the bottom of my wreath. Just going to get this shaped a little bit more. Okay, now I have a nice, beautiful bow on my wreath. Okay, step 2, I'm going to put my bulbs on there now. I'm going to take the bulb, put a red wrapper, my wire wrapper through here and just twist it. And then I'm just going to stick this down in here where I want it. Okay, now I have a beautiful wreath that's ready to hang on the door in the foyer. So I'm going to go in and hang this on the door, and then I'm going to zoom in so you can see how this looks on the door. And once again, thanks for joining me for this amazing Christmas decor idea on how to make your own wreath.